Hello and welcome to another update video on VeChain. Yeah. So on the VeChain chart, we're currently tracking a corrective rally, it seems, from the 2023 low. The price recently reacted 2 times to our trend line here of the lower boundary line of this range, and the price has bounced, especially here in June, in a very promising way now from that level. And so we are seeing the price grind a little bit higher. And we are approaching that resistance area between 3.17 cents and 5.8 cents. I think there is a good chance that we get at least to 3.8 to 4.5 cents in quite a direct fashion. And then we just need to see how the structure reacts to these resistance levels, because until we actually break support, I'm not going to confirm any price top to be in place. But I can tell you, if we get into this resistance area and we see a strong rejection, an impulsive reaction to the downside, and the break of micro support, that will be a very, very strong signal and a huge, huge warning, and a signal that potentially a substantial top has already formed, as shown there in the blue scenario, and that could eventually lead to further downside, maybe completely new lows. And that risk is there now that we have basically rallied from support and nearly arrived in resistance. We are not there yet, and I think in the short term, we should still see the market grind a little higher. The wave count doesn't seem to be complete to the upside, so even in this ABC structure in blue to the upside that you see there on the chart in blue wave 2, the market has a good chance to go a little bit higher in the very short term, as I said, potentially to 3.8 cents to 4.5 cents. It is looking promising, but there is more work to do for the bulls. And if we just keep going, I mean, is that even possible? Yeah. So as I said, there is a bullish case, not necessarily, an all-time high case. I don't see that. I mean, it would really surprise me. It would really surprise me if we get to all-time highs. I'm not going to rule it out. I would never rule things out, really, because in markets, really anything can happen. However, hold on, let me zoom out a bit. What is realistic, I think, is this broader wave C, so that we get a wider and extended wave C. But then the third wave is probably only in the early stages. And what we want for further confirmation is a break above 5.8 cents, and I will simply adjust support. So we're tracking an uptrend, and if we get a break of support, that would be a strong signal that blue wave 2 has actually formed a top. Now, what is support at the moment? At the moment, support would simply be the 50% retracement level of the last rally, because if we're dealing with an upside impulse, then the C wave should hold above 2.42 cents. If this is simply, I don't know, something more bearish, we should break below that now. But again, expectations would be for the price to at least slightly go above the A wave high anyway. So we just continue to move the support area higher with the price. Good performance right now. We might see a little bit more of an increase in upside momentum, but so far, VeChain is doing what it's supposed to be doing. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. We also have our member live stream run today at 5 p.m. UTC. You probably won't be able to make it in case you sign up now for the membership. We typically cover like 40 coins, but it's happening every Sunday. And I believe we are kind of in a very interesting phase now in the crypto market. So if you're interested in joining, check it out, the membership. But you can also just watch the recording. I'll post timestamps. There are like 40 coins, that maybe even more, that we're going to cover today. So check it out if you're interested. See you in the next one. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.